no longer news that with the new Canada Caregiver Pilot Program that will be launched on the 31st of March 2025, we enable families to recruit, to employ caregivers from overseas to either come into their home and work as a home child care provider or as a home support worker caring after an aged person in their home. A lot of you have reached out to me to say, Mama P, I have my sister, I have my brother, I have a family member in Canada, and they are willing to recruit me. A lot of you are eager to know the requirement as this family member wants to know how they are going to go about it. In today's video, it is a very, very vital information. So while you are watching me, do well to hit that share button. Share this information to a lot of people in your contact that will find this thing useful. Send it to your family member in Canada. Send it to anybody to help them as well. In this video, I'm going to review with you all from the government side all the requirements, the process, how your family member should go about it, for them to be able to recruit you, employ you, and bring you to Canada as a caregiver coming March 31st, 2025. In this video, after reviewing the whole eligibility, what they should do, if they don't meet requirements, there is another process in which they can merge with another family and they will come together in order to meet this requirement and recruit you to work for both of them, whichever way. So you see why you should stick with me. Watch this video till the very end so that you understand all that is supposed to be done for you to be able to stand a chance. Dear besties, welcome back to the channel. It is Mama P in the building, and today I have told you about today's video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do well to hit that subscribe button, like this video and share this video as it is packed with a very vital information. If you are seeing me for the first time, I'm Adeze. You are highly welcome. Let us know you are new in the comment section so that we can welcome you and show you around your room. Let's get into this. Before we proceed into this main video, I have created a Canadian community that will enable you to mingle with other individuals on this journey and learn how you can apply for these jobs, where to apply, things you should do to stand a chance. I also help you to revamp your CV. If you want to join my community, we'll be hosting a 3 days intensive job application class, back-to-back application from the 3rd of March 2025 to the 5th of March 2025. If you also believe that your CV is not in the right format to get this job, I am helping as many that are interested to revamp their CV to the standard that these employers are looking for. We have revamped some people's CV and they are so happy with what we have done for them. I am doing this CV revamp for a reduced fee, and the CV will come with a free Canada cover letter template. If you are coming for us to revamp your CV, we will give you 2 free caregiver cover letter templates to assist with your job application. So if your CV is the problem, if you are not sure this CV is what can fetch you the job, you need a CV that will attract employers to you. The link will be in the description box. All right. I will also pin it in the comment section. Go ahead and book for our CV review. Go ahead and join the class, the Canada Caregiver community. It is for your own good. It will help you not to miss information, not to, know how to apply for a job, learn how to go about these things and get started. I will be going now to my screen to the Government of Canada website directly so that, I want you to be seeing this thing from the government website, not from me or from anybody, but from the right source and legit source. So let's go to my screen. So we are currently on my screen on the official Government Canada. You can see Canada, Government of Canada. I always bring you information from the horse's mouth, guys. So this is from the Canadian government. Let us have a review about a family bringing you to Canada as a caregiver. Let's see the requirements and what your family member needs to provide. From my screen, it says families can hire a foreign caregiver to provide care in a private residence to children, seniors, or persons with medical needs when Canadians and permanent residents are not available. Have you seen the criteria for your family member to bring you to Canada? All right. Under the TFWP, families can hire foreign caregivers. However, the caregivers must provide care on a full-time basis, minimum of 30 hours per week, work in the private household where the care is being provided, meet the requirements set by Employment and Social Development Canada, Service Canada, and Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. These families or private household employers will be able to hire foreign workers on a live-in or live-out basis for two categories of in-home workers, which include 1, caregivers for children. For you to bring a caregiver for your child, caregivers for children. For you to bring a caregiver to care for your child, the child must be under 18 years. This category can include such as child provider, living caregiver, nanny with that NOC code. This is the key word you can use to look for this job. The next one is caregivers for people with high medical needs. Elderly persons who are 65 years of age or over, people with disabilities, a chronic or terminal illness. This category could include positions as registered nurse or registered psychiatric nurse, licensed nurse, or attendant for persons with disabilities, home support worker, living caregiver, personal care attendant with code 44101. All right. Families or individuals seeking to hire a foreign caregiver to provide home care for individuals requiring assistance with medical needs are exempt from paying the LMIA application processing fee with submission of a medical certificate attesting to the individual's incapacity to care for themselves. Families or individuals with a gross annual income of 150 Canadian dollar or less seeking to hire a foreign caregiver to provide child care in their home to a child under 13 years of age also qualify for the processing fee exemption. Proficiency. Employers must ensure that the caregiver being hired speaks, reads, and understands at least one of Canada's official language, English or French. Caregivers must have a level of fluency that enables them to communicate effectively and independently in an unsupervised setting. Education, training, or experience. Employers are responsible for ensuring that the caregivers being hired all have the training, qualification, and experience required to successfully and safely perform the job duties of the position for which they are hired. All right. Now, coming down, let's have a look at multiple employers. Private household employers can partner with another employer, maximum of 2 official employers, to share the responsibilities of hiring an in-home caregiver. For example, 2 adult children may act as employers of a caregiver for an incapacitated parent in a situation that involves multiple employers. Only one application is required. However, both employers must meet all the program requirements and sign all documents. All right. Canada Revenue Agency business number. Individuals hiring a foreign caregiver are considered employers and must obtain a business number from the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA. So your family member have to go to the CRA and obtain what we call a business number. Meet the initial registration requirement for advertising on the National Job Bank. Guys, they must advertise the position on Job Bank. Apply for a work permit, pay the worker's wage, including vacation pay, make deduction from the worker's wage as prescribed by the law, and issue pay stubs, statements, remuneration paid, or records of employment, ROE. All right? So this is a process how they can obtain a business number. Record of employment called the ROE. So your family member must make provisions for required to provide an ROE when an interruption of earnings occur from an employee. Proof of individual requiring care. Proof of individual requiring care. This is very, very necessary. Employers must provide proof that they are a dependent is in need of care. The documentation must be submitted along with the application form. Includes proof of the following: 1, age and percentage for each child under the age of 18. All right. Provide one of the document, long form birth certificate, adoption order, official guardianship, or medical doctor's note confirming the pregnancy and due dates. Age of each senior, if you are coming for elderly care. Birth certificate, they must be 65 years or older. passport or old age security identification card, disability, chronic or terminal illness for each disabled, chronically or terminally ill person. Provide one of the following, all that information, if that makes sense. Your employer, your family member must be proving their address, okay? They must prove their address to show that they have a place where they are living and that the care supposed to be will be rendered. The next is financial ability. The next is financial ability. Your family member has to show that they have the financial ability to recruit you to Canada. To hire a foreign in-home caregiver, employers must demonstrate their financial ability to pay the caregiver's wages. Service Canada will assess the financial ability of the employer by using the low income cutoff produced by Statistics Canada. To have their financial ability assessed, employers must complete the financial ability section. Guys, so your employer must show that they have the capacity to bring you. Now they are talking about transportation. Your employer should provide transportation for you, all right, to come and do the job. Housing, they can give you accommodation, or it depends on the agreement, or you can live in your own home and be coming inside their home to give them this care. Ministry, health and workplace safety, they must provide you a health insurance. Workplace safety, they must make sure that and prove that their home is safe for you to work in. Employment agreement, there will be an employment agreement drafted between you two. Very important. You can see that on my screen. Union consultation, if your profession requires you to be in a union, they should make sure that they are in accordance with the union rules and regulations. Guys, third-party representatives, if they want to use a third party and all that. Recruiters, if they want to use an external recruiter to bring you. That's it. Everything is here, guys. So you see, what that information means is that an individual, your family member hiring you, it does not need to get LMIA for them to hire you if they can prove they have people that need these services that you are coming to render, as you can see on the screen. Secondly, if they cannot meet all the requirements that will be listed in this video, that means they can as well, team up with another employer in the purpose of bringing you to Canada. Guys, before your family member will be eligible to bring you to Canada, your family member should be proving to the Canadian government that they have the financial ability to employ you and pay you salary. They must be paying you salary because you are not coming to do a charity work. Remember, this is not a charity visa. I hope this is making sense right now. Come to think of it, if it should be that easy, everybody will be in Canada by now, right? They want to be sure you are coming to do the job you are asked to come and do. They don't want stories that touch the heart. This is very, very explanatory, all right? So from this article, you have seen that your family member have a lot of things to set into place before they can be able to bring you to Canada. They don't just give you a job offer letter and boom, you are in Canada. The reason I'm making all this video is for you to understand all the step by step. A lot of you have been asking me already, and it is in my place to address this. So please send this information to your family member so that they will be able to understand what it entails to hire you, all the documentations they have to go through. But for the new program coming up on 31st March, they don't need a labor market impact assessment, but they need to get their business number, they need to get the ROE, they need to prove that they earn some certain amount of money from 100,000 Canadian dollars up to be able to bring you to Canada to work for them. They must prove that they will pay you salary. Everything that a normal employer will recruit you must be recorded, guys. So it is something your family members should be aware of and start the processing now before 31st of March. Guys, this is the gist and this is the information I want you to have at the back of your mind before you embark on this journey. That's if a family member is bringing you. But if it's a normal employer that wants to recruit you, that's a different ballgame altogether. The employer already knows what they should do and all that. See, there are some documentations and a lot of things your family member have to do before they can be able to bring you to Canada. All these things are things you should look out for and make sure that they have done all these necessary things before 31st of March 2025. Guys, I decided to come and brief you people so that you will know all that is required and get them ready. I wish you the best of luck. You can always ask me your questions and I will make a video concerning it to also clear your doubts. I will see you guys in our next video. Do not forget to join our Canada Masterclass program to teach you how to get this job, where to get this job. All these things will be addressed in details in that class. So join that class. The link to join is in the description box of this video. I will also pin it in the comment section. I wish you guys the very best of luck. Bye, besties. Bye.